Hey you guys. So, yes, I still feel like poop. And I got a different bandana that has water on it. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. Anyways, as my hair decides to be all dumb, um, I just wanted to tell everybody, like, seriously, I have been playing this game. And I've actually already beaten it before. But it's actually called, excuse me. It's actually called Alice Returns to Madness. Or, yeah, no, Alice Madness Returns. Wow, this is so stupid. Originally I actually played the game when it first came out in 2011, and I beat it within a day. And I know it kind of sounds impossible that way to beat a game like that that's got several chapters in a day, but it's because I took a lot of shortcuts in it, and even some of the things I couldn't get through. So I ended up buying it last weekend, and the reason why I wanted it was that way I could actually play it myself, and I wouldn't have to, like, borrow it from friends or anything like that. And so, like, overall, I've actually beaten the game on easy. I played it on nightmare mode. It's not that bad. So what I'm doing now is pretty much starting the game completely over, but through every single level, I'm collecting everything so I can officially open up and unlock everything on the game, and, everything else. So far what I've noticed about the game is that the most simplest things are the hardest things for me. I've actually had the game automatically move me on twice because of certain timing issues that I had during the game, and the placement of things, and just, it was really retarded. It was dumb. I mean, out of every single boss and every single enemy I fought, that is nothing compared to anything else. Maybe it's because I played it on nightmare mode, I don't know, but it just seems extremely easy to me. So, that being said, I actually had an interesting experience getting the game. So what happened was, the guy that works there just first of all looked at me like I wasn't even in the right place. Like, you know, and I get that a lot. It's like they don't expect someone like me to go in and ask for a game. I remember a few times I went with friends, and people just look at me crazy every time I go in there, because they're like always thinking, because it's like I'm always with a guy when I go, and so they'll always go to the guy saying, oh, so what do you want? And that's when they'll be like, well, actually, she wants a game. And I'm like, hello, chicks can be gamers too. I don't know, I think it's just a weird concept that there's only guys working at our game stops locally. And we've got like 7 or 8 shops just alone in probably my town, nonetheless, of our 3 cities that we have. So, you know, it's a little weird. So anyways, I go in, and I'm just looking at the games, and I already know what I want, but I'm just looking because I can. And that's when a guy literally asked me, are you lost? And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, no, but if you could tell me where Alice Madness Returns is, I'd be gratefully appreciative about that. And so he's just like, what game console? He's like, we've got Xbox, I was like, dude, I have an Xbox 360, I just want the game, please. And he's like, okay. So he gets me the game, and that's when he literally says to me, he's like, now you know that this is rated M for mature. And I said, yes, I've played the game before, I've beaten it. And then he says to me, Okay, I need to see your ID. He cards me 3 times. 3 times he cards me. Like, are you kidding me? I'm like, dude, I turned 21 on the 27th of April. Like, come on now. Anyways, I actually knew a person that worked there, and he was just like, you gotta be carded. And I'm like, dude, I have this game in my hand. I haven't even bought it yet. And then, so I finally get up to the register and all this, and that's when they card me again. And that's when they're like, okay, now you understand that this game has suggestive language, or provocative language, violence, gore, and all this other stuff. I was like, dude, do you want the sale or not? And he's just like, okay, I just wanted you to be aware of that. And I'm like, and it's rated M for mature. And I'm like, okay, I would like to buy the game now, please. You've seen my ID. Let me buy the game. So then my mom almost had to buy me the game. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, anyways, it's just all has to do with that stupid gaming thing. And I'm like, come on now. I was like, you wouldn't even card me if I decided to get, like, Titans, or if I got Modern Warfare 3. It's like, really, dude? Really? So, yeah, say the least. A lot of people that I go to get games with, I end up looking crazy to them because apparently the way that I dress isn't showing that I know games. I mean, I show up in a freaking Pac-Man t-shirt, and they're like, oh, that's probably way out of your time. And I'm like, dude, I've played Atari. It's like, I've played Nintendo 64. I have a freaking Sega Genesis. I have a Wii. I have Xbox 360, and Kinect. And I have a PlayStation 2. Like, I don't understand. So, in any case, that just goes to show you that, people just overjudge. And I just thought it was just a crazy experience myself. That, I'd have to get carded 3 times just for that. And I was like, the kid that I knew that actually worked there, we go to the same college. And so it's like, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna argue. But yeah, my mom almost had to pay for a video game that I wanted, because I didn't want to pay the full amount in 2011 that idiots decided to pay, and so I only got it for like literally half of the price that it was, so I felt happy about that. But, so with that, I will say this about the game, that, is a lot of fun, and when I actually beat it completely and fully, right now I'm actually chapter 3 or chapter 4, and I'm at the Queen's Castle, and right now I started freaking out because of, like, the, if you've played it before, you'll see, like, the card people, like, I call them card zombies, because they really freak me out. Like, I think out of the whole entire game, that's the only thing that I've ever, like, been kind of freaked out about in my life. Besides, like, that little Joker dude that keeps on, like, chasing you with, like, and he's called, like, the Executor or something? I don't know. All I know is that he is creepy as can be, and he trips me out, and he makes me nervous. Other than that, nothing else has freaked me out in that game, which isn't that surprising. So, no, I take that back. The Mad Hatter was kind of creepy itself, but, you know, that's just my thoughts, because I don't know. I expected it again, but I didn't realize that it would actually freak me out as much as last time when I played it, which was back in 2011 when the game came out. And it didn't freak me out back then, but it sure does now for some oddly reason. I think it's because I don't feel good. And, like, yeah, I don't know. I had a dream about it last night, and it was like, whoa! I go, I played the game for a full day because I didn't feel good, so that's what I do. But anyways, yeah, sorry for this 10-minute video, but if you played the game, tell me what your thoughts about it are, and let me know in the comments or whatever, alright? Bye, guys.